And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I'm your host, Nick Legato. But he was consumed by evil. Yahoo! We beat Zemus! And we didn't even have to do anything. How did they get down here? Maybe from other powerful magic, maybe, but... Oh, you came! And here I am, all pumped up to fight the bastard. Oh well, can't be breaking a sweat in front of the ladies. Oh, jockstrap. Cecil. It is over. It is won. Cecil, don't let it get to you. You think I'm dead, fool? I am pure darkness, augmented by Zemus's hatred. My name is Zeromus. I am hatred. Oh yeah, the evil laughs just don't stop. Zemus' death has only increased his hate. Zeromus, you will meet your end by my hands. Okay, let's see this happen. Let's see how this goes down. I have a feeling somebody's about to get pwned. Haha, healed him. And it healed him too. You don't say, huh? Using the crystal. Crystal. You don't say. Die. What's he gonna kill us with? He's gonna use Meteor on them. Fire! Ooh. So much for them fighting that, winning that. Huh. Suffer, perish until everything is destroyed. My hatred will continue. Now you come into my eternal darkness. Uh-oh. We're being murdered. Murdered. We're getting murdered bad. We're getting murdered. Hey, look, it's everybody that survived. And I say that in the nicest way possible. They're gonna die. Time to come pray for them. No, we must pray for the earth. You don't say. Show us our true courage. We're all waiting for you to kick ass. And thus one of the famous Final Fantasy scenes where everybody is helping us with their prayers. It's actually common in many Final Fantasy games to see this scene. Not that we care. You know. Receive our prayers. Prayers filtering, functioning. Found. Gomez. We received the crystal, which they didn't really get the chance to use. Destroy you. As you can see, we're not feeling too hot here. Hey, look, it's Palom and Porum. Hello, boys and gal. Hey, dude. Hey, dude. We'll send you our strength. Their kindness gave the power to live. I always loved this battle. It was pretty epic, in a way. We're all hurt and wounded. Hey look, it's Tella and Gilbert. And they're not fighting. Everyone be brave. Believe in yourself. And hand me a Pediasure. Their wishes gave the power to endure. Which pretty much fills Rosa's HP to full. Not sure about MP, but we'll look at that later. And Rosa. Or Reedy and Rosa. Hey, it's Yang and Sid. Concentrate. You better come back alive, or I'll drop kick your teeth out and mail them to your sister. Alright, it gives us the power here. This should probably be for Kane and Edge, I would think. Yep. They're filled up. Who's next on the roster? Hey, it's Uncle Fusoya and Brother, Brother Golbez. My brother. Entrust the crystal and do not take the blue pill with your holy energy. Zeramus, show your true form. Now here's the deal. If my memory serves me right, Zeramus cannot hurt us, nor can we hurt Zeramus unless we do something specific. So this is actually a good time to, really what I want to do is this. And yeah, it's kind of random and kind of asinine to do it. But we can actually steal from Zeramus an item known as the dark matter, which will make him actually slightly weaker. How do I know this? Is that trial and error, really. You just do it, and you realize that he's actually pretty tough. And then I found this just randomly one time playing through years ago, that you can actually do this, and it was kind of a surprise. You can steal, it takes a few tries here. Hold on. No point in doing much of anything. We should check our MP, though, just to make sure we're full on MP. Because if we're not, then we are in trouble. But we should be. Yeah, that scene fills us completely. One of the other things I don't think it works, but it's worth trying, is we can buff our characters before this fight even takes place. Which, to me, is a win-win situation. Haste is nothing more than a godsend to have early on in battles. This will haste Edge next, just so we can make sure we steal from him. Because all he does is sit there and vibrate a lot. Vibrate. Let's see if we can steal again. Once we steal from him, though, I'm just going to go right into the battle. I'm not going to sit here and prep the entire battle. It's not worth it. No, still couldn't get it. Let's, where's haste? Haste. Put it on Edge so we can get more turns in here. Yeah, because once we remove the dark matter, it shouldn't be a tough battle. Though I've seen a lot of players just go right into the battle with Zeramus and then just keep stealing. So, it's to each his own, I guess. It's whatever you want to do, really what works for you. But, it's, if you do it, you do it. If you don't, you don't. It's not a big deal. It's still winnable even if you let him keep the dark matter, but it's definitely a lot easier if you steal it. Couldn't steal. Yeah, he'll steal it eventually. Haste. On Rydia. Then we'll haste Cecil and Kane and then kick his ass. Okay. And trust me, we're loaded. We're ready to beat Zeramus right into the ground. We can throw Excalibur. We can throw the Gouge Lance. We have the Fuma Shurikens, or the Hellwind Shurikens at our disposal. So Edge alone will be a force to be reckoned with the first few rounds of this fight. But try not... come on, you jackhole. Killing me. Haste, Cecil. Not so concerned about hasting King, because he's going to spend most of his time in the air. Like I said, if I haste everybody, throw out Protect and Shell, and we still haven't stolen it, we're just going to go right into the battle. Because at that point, it's like, what are we wasting time for? So, we shouldn't be wasting time at that point. So, sneak. Could try and use Ashura to get Protect, but it's not controllable, so I'm not going to bother. There we go. Got the dark matter. Alright, let's haste Kane. And then we'll start throwing down here. So let's haste Kane. You know what? I have a feeling that hasting hasn't been working, so let's do this instead, since we've been wasting MP. Because look at haste is not showing up on any of the characters here. Doesn't look like you can really prep before the battle starts. So let's just restore Rose's MP here, and then we'll use the crystal when it's Cecil's turn again. Come on, there we go. And then we'll just wait for Cecil's turn, because it doesn't look like haste worked on anybody. Come on, stop vibrating, Jackal. There we go. And defend, and Cecil's up. And then we should use the crystal here. As you can see, though, he's not attacking us, so you have all the time in the world to steal the dark matter from Zeromus. And then we'll open up this fight with Kane jumping. So, anytime, Cecil, you know, it's not like we have anything better to do. There we go. And it looks like a very powerful holy spell. Zeromus' true form revealed itself, which is going to be pretty ugly looking. And all that jazz. And look at it, it's a giant floating monster of doom. So let's throw, since now we can, let's do a demo throw to make sure we can hurt him. We'll summon Bahamut, because that is better than using, see, and this is one of those battles, this is the battle where I sit there and say, you really didn't need, you really don't need, what's the word I'm looking for? You don't really need Meteor, because Meteor takes so long to cast. By the time you cast 2 Bahamuts, you're ready to go, and then you just throw an elixir on yourself, and then you're fine. So it's like, you really don't need to use it. So let's go ahead and throw our cleaver, because we know that's max damage. Make a flare. Yay. Uh-oh, we're gonna get hit with flare here ourselves. Woo! Yikes. Uh-oh, here comes the Big Bang attack. Which is probably going to kill Kane. Nope, Kane held through. He held on. Yeah, hedge. Atta boy. Let's have him X-Potion himself. Can't wait. It'll give him an extra 1,000 that he lost from that one attack. Just Bahamut. There we go. You can see the Big Bane has a nasty little side effect there of hitting her more. Just throw the Excalibur, which may also do maximum damage as well. Yep, almost max anyway. So you can see Edge is just murdering everything with those darts that we've been saving for a long time. We've been saving that cleaver for a while now. Ugh, and it finally got its use. This is the best place to use it too. Dang it. And then he's usually going to cast Big Bang right after. Woohoo! Come on, Rosa. There we go. That-a girl. That-a gal. Pull through for me, eh? Nice. Let's get Kane jumping again. Let's see. And we've still got stuff to throw, so let's throw the Gunge here. That's not good. There, we threw that. We might need to haste Rose at some point just because it's starting to register that we're getting our butts kicked a little bit. But if we haste her, that means we've got to be very careful because we don't have a healer throwing up heals if we haste her. So there's a give and take to doing this. What we can do is haste our offensive characters, or Redia even, which would help, but which might help. Ow. Come on. So we threw that. What else do we have to throw? The Forge is probably not going to do as much as our Hellwind Shurikens, which we've been holding on to for a while. Nice. It's about what it probably would have normally been. Looking at it that way. Healing. Alright, that puts everybody to a safer number. Okay, Bahamut. Actually, if he does something like bio on me again or whatever, we'll go with try and get Rosa to do a haste here. Let's go ahead and throw the frickin' forged. Yow! Cure 4. As you can see, though, this is just the standard pattern. The dark matter, he would be throwing other spells at us usually, like throwing death and much scarier spells. But usually, though, this is a great way to counter a lot of that problem, is by removing the dark matter from him. Then you can pretty much beat him at level 50 if you're... No, that's probably not true. Oh, here comes Black Hole. It's been dispelled. Luckily, I'm not equipped. No, luckily, nobody has magic on right now, so joke's on you, pal. Healing. Okay. Now let's throw... Did I throw the Forged already? Yes, I did. So let's throw the Hellwind. Ah, dang it. See if Soph will work. Just for some little bit of buffer healing since we kind of need it. Nice. Alright, healing. Sweet. That's not too bad. But that pretty much just wrecked all of what we were trying to do, so... You're gonna pay for that Zeromus with your life. There we go. And we'll keep throwing, because that's what... We've got one throw left on Edge, who's pretty much, in total, done the most damage in this whole battle. I always find that to be fascinating, that he's done the most bad damage in this entire battle. But like the one battle where he usually do, in other battles he does not, he does mediocre damage, but this battle he just freaking went balls deep and just helped murder this boss here. Actually, we have a chance to cast haste on Rosa, so let's do it. Though I probably should have used the item and not the spell. Speaking of items, I will do that here too with the Hermes shoe for Cecil, and I will do it for Redia, and even Edge can get a benefit from it, so let's do it there too. Kane doesn't really need it, because as soon as he drops down, he just runs again. He just does it to himself again anyway. Alright. Mega Flare. Redia is the same way, but it will cause her to cast her spells a little faster. And then if he has to Black Hole, at least all that's lost is the haste. There we go. Have him use it, since we've got two left anyway. Healing. Nice. And Redia will do it too. Medio. No! Will we live? No, I only hit one character. Lucky me. And we are out of throws for... Are we? I think I saw something at the bottom. Nope, just a trash can. Okay, and magic is useless, so just melee. This is the best we got, and now Edge is going to be our support character, but it doesn't look like we're going to need to worry about that. I think we just won the battle with Edge getting that final strike. Goodbye. I'm melting. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. And we didn't really do a lot of grinding in this game. We only did it in the very beginning where levels didn't actually seem to count much because we didn't change Cecil over. We did a little bit of leveling with Cecil when we turned into the Paladin, right when he turned into the Paladin because he was at level 1. But other than that, I mean, not a lot of grinding. We gained maybe 2 to 3 levels every once in a while, like 2 or 3 times throughout the game, other than where Cecil became the Paladin, so... You can pretty straightforward-wise, you can pretty much go through this game without doing much of any kind of grinding. We didn't get Medio, which Redia needed to be level 60 to get. She was at level 58 for this battle, so Unfortunately, you know, we didn't get to use Meteo. Looks at the parts of matter. And he looks like he's going to be dead here. Very shortly. It's falling down. Nope. And thus the battle is won. Yes. Incredible! Holy crap! I can't believe we lived! To think you all had that much power, huh? For the planet to fall so much while we've been asleep. Usually what happens. Ha! To hear Redia talk, I should be the missing link. But about those final words that Zermus left. As long as evil hearts still exist. Everyone holds both good and evil in his soul. Just like there are crystals of light and darkness. Evil will never disappear, but as long as humans continue to band together, cherishing the ideas of virtue, trust, and honor, it will ever triumph. Preach on, brother. Oh, God. Be the bastion of virtue. Yeah, right, Edge. You a bastion of virtue? Miracle that someone like you didn't get possessed by Zemus. That'd be a crying shame. God. You know, if they had a live version, that'd have to be played by Leonardo DiCaprio. And he would be done badly. You don't say. You have wonderful friends. You bet your ass. What about this skull biz? After what I've done, my father's people. Yeah, you're also your nephew, jackass. Back then I was arrogant, merciless, unforgivable. Now I stand before you, broken, defeated, repentant man. Maybe I can comfort the aching of my soul in sleep. We must go now. I pray for peace on the blue planet. Alright, let's get out of here. Slightly touching moment. Oh, they want him to forgive his brother. Farewell. Does Cecil forgive him on the next Jerry Springer? Oh, he forgave him. Wuss. And as you can see, there is the blue planet with 2 moons, it looks like, going around it. Unless that's not the right planet, but whatever. Oh God, not this legend again. It's like the 3rd time. You'd think we'd memorize it after the 2nd time. Sleeping promise shall awaken and bring me Taco Bell. Actually, food sounds good right about now. Not Taco Bell, I don't want silicone in my taco. You don't say. You don't say. Sorry, I'm not more excited about this little ending here, just because we've seen it. Now this looks different. Okay. And we return back to home. The ship going back into the depths of the world again to rest, as it is no longer needed. Alright, the topic for today's lesson is transfiguration and teleportation. Have you been practicing your teleport spell? Yes, sir. What about your Dejan spell, Palom? Palom? Not again. Oh, God. Oh, look at him, he's hitting on a girl. Go figure. Oh, God. Let me show you something equally impressive. Oh, God. Again, this was censored from the original Final Fantasy 2 that came out in America. His fire rod. I have to tell you not to skip lessons. What do I have to do to get through to a precious know-it-all? Maybe scribbling spells will help you. Oh man, that takes forever. You brought it upon yourself. Oh. Sounds like Edge would do. Speaking of Edge, and furthermore, you lack the discipline to be an effective ruler. Enough already. I ask you for a few suggestions on self-improvement, and you rattle off full-blown dissertation. Or whatever. I haven't even started next. Your female companions leave something to be desired. What's wrong with women? I happen to like women. That's not what I meant. You accidentally bump into every girl you see and go into convulsions when not one bends over to pick something up. Okay, I'll settle down. Please do so for a change. Edge is such a perv. But really, a beauty, intelligence, and a sharp tongue. Now there's a woman I can sell who can settle me down. Oh yeah. Alright. Giggity, 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 young master. Oh God. I'm gonna get you. And here's Radia. She's an incredible girl. I never thought she'd come this far. As she talks to the suns. Hey Radia, how come I've got fangs and you don't? I wish I was like you. Not so creepy looking. I have the ability to love and care about others, so you see, we're really not that different. Interesting from now on, don't you think, Leviathan? Yes, she's even got an ancient being like me excited about the future. Oh God. Inner beauty, the most important. That's what they all say. Cecil, yes, that's right. And Yang has been made king. Over the king. Dear. You're a queen now. Stop calling me dear. If not fitting. I hate all the formal stuff. This royalty bit is new to me. You will make a fine queen. Oh, it's time for training. Train, fools. So Yang becomes the new king of Fabul. You're concerned about pomp and regalia of nobility. Heed these words of experience. Royalty is nothing more than the gift of leadership, and as one cannot have the almost confidence that it will return to Fabul in her past glory. As here we go, Gilbert, also known as Edward, is talking here. Prince! Well, who's the king now? Sing us another song about the paladin. Not until you're finished with today's work. Oh man, but there's no more monsters. That's what the paladin did for us. He got rid of all the monsters, but there are some things worse than monsters. We don't want our mummies and daddies getting sick and dying. That's why we've got to rebuild our castle, and we need everybody helping. Even you, yeah, okay, it's faster than I can talk, so you can blow that out your ass. And of course, Gilbert. Oh no! Oh God, he's going emo again. People, damn sight to care for. I can only pray that you and your father will smile upon us. Lolly-ho! Do you even have anything important to say other than lolly-ho? This castle, I didn't know it was... Oh, yeah, that's right, it was bombed. Invited to the... Yep. Oh God, I think he just said there's a wedding scene. Let's see. He dances again. Damn it, I already told you to destroy the tanks. Lolly-ho! Yeah, let's destroy our last line of defense, shall we? And here's one of the very popular, famous ending scenes here. That is Cain. He was apparently a blonde. My actions have shamed the ranks of dragon knights everywhere. Mount ordeals tested you, Cecil. Now I must test myself. If I surpass my father as a dragon knight, his spirit will aid me. Sounds like Vegeta from Dragon Ball. You know, I must surpass you, Cecil, in order to make amends. We didn't really talk to Corilla. There wasn't a reason to. This is terrible. The moon is... Okay. Sorry about that phone call. It's crappy. I hate when they do that during the middle of a scene. Like a wonderful scene, too. As the planets rotate. I'm not sure what we were supposed to see, though. See anything? Well, I just see some planets. There's a planet with 2 moons. Some kind of planet out there. Oh look, here comes something here. What is this? Looks like the moon. Okay. The moon with the Lunarians is left, it looks like. That's up for interpretation, though. I can't really tell you what that means. But I think the Lunarians decided to leave. There's 2 single beds. I'm just imagining things. Yeah, well, drugs will do that to you. And look, it's Sid! What the? Are you still here? It's a beautiful day and everyone's coming, so hurry your asses up. Sorry about that. Jeez, you'll be able to mess around until you're sick of it later. Come on, Rosa. No, I mean, Your Majesty. No, just call me Rosa. Really? Well then, Rosa. Maids are all ready. It's you that's holding up the show, so come on, hurry up already. I'm coming. It's been a long time since we've last seen everyone. Yep. They should be coming about now. Hurry along. Or whatever. I did hear it. I'm sure it was my brother's voice. Well, I think that's really what happened in that scene. The Lunarians leave the blue planet to itself because of the trouble the Lunarians really caused, in a sense, I guess. Or they feel they've caused, which makes a lot of Oh god, no. And its edge has arrived. Oh god. The dwarf kings have arrived. It's part of the crowning ceremony, I believe. Little girl can't stop talking to Cecily. Yang. So it's interesting how everybody except for Tama and Anna survived, though a lot of other characters did a lot of things that endangered their own lives. Even more interesting, though, I think, if they died. Oh god. Whack. And there's the master teacher of Mysidia there. Oh my god, he's hitting on the dwarf girl. There is Edward, or Gilbert, as known in this game. It's Gilbert. The character who stuck with us the shortest, I would have to say. And then Edge has to look away. Viridia. There was a little moment there. But Kane didn't show. That's disappointing. It's almost like he was looking for Kane, but Kane's out training for what he said he was going to do, so... That's sad Kane didn't show up, though. Kind of hoping to see them brown locks again. And again, you know, whatever. Kane's stoic like that, I think. And thus, that ends Final Fantasy IV. Okay, so... This is argued to be one of the more popular, more famed Final Fantasies for various reasons. And it's not that it's a big difference or huge difference. The reason why a lot of people throw a big deal about this Final Fantasy in particular was, number one, it was considered to be one of the first good ones. It was one of the first Final Fantasies to pull people into the series, specifically me. I played Final Fantasies 1, 2, and 3 on the Nintendo, and then, so I have played them before, and it was one of those things where I was playing them, and to me they were just RPGs, but it was Final Fantasy IV that really distinguished itself from all other RPGs that were around at the time. It had superior graphics, it had a wonderful story, it had a very in-depth cast of characters, which I just, to this day, still seem to have this really good characterization. The enemies were hard and challenging, especially in their endgame. Because the characters were definitive, there was no way to make all of your characters equally powerful. You had to rely as a team to win, as this is the only Final Fantasy with 5 characters per party. Maybe the later years had it, because there is a sequel, direct sequel to this Final Fantasy called Final Fantasy IV, the later years. But it's really the only one to have 5 characters in a battle party. But the way they programmed the game, you notice it took all 5 characters to work together to survive. No one character was the core fighting unit of the party, which is neat. So it's just one of those things that really was really cool. And I give this game 9 birds out of 10. For its many things that go on, and it has a strong, very fundamentally strong story. Though many people say it's very typical, but even though many people say it's very typical, it's the truth of the matter is that it's a very strong developed game on its basis. Number 2, it's constantly changing and flowing. You have new worlds, you go to new worlds to visit, your main character changes classes, other characters are there who also change classes as well. So magic's learned through the level system, just through flat-out leveling, not really any other manner. So, and because of this, this has a... You'll never, you know, I don't remember, I lost track because I was reading that little thing. But, again, one of my big things is that, really, you play through this game and you feel the sense of a solid story, solid characters, and every character is important and has their own story and background to it, which in past Final Fantasies they didn't. And even future Final Fantasies, you see less and less story involvement, or characters become less and less cared for. I don't know. to me, this is one of the stronger Final Fantasies in the series, up there with Final Fantasy 6, 7, 8 stories, whatever. 9, and even 10 has a pretty moderate story as well. Probably the weakest bad guy in Final Fantasy history being Seymour, but whatever. And anyway, that completes this episode of Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing it. And we'll see you on another edition of Let's Play. I'm your host, Nick Legato, signing off. If you like it, leave comments, subscribe. If you don't, keep your big mouth shut. And have a good one. We'll see you in the next edition of Let's Play.